God says, I gave you time. I gave you chances you did not deserve. I waited while you were distracted. I spoke, but you chose noise. I warned, but you chose comfort. I knocked, but you kept the door closed. I showed you signs you could not deny, yet you explained them away. I stretched out my hand. You walked past it. God says, I was patient with you. I watched you delay obedience. I saw you say, later. Later became years. Years became habits. Habits became chains. I called you gently at first. Then I called you louder. Still, you ignored me. Still, you slept. God says, I sent warnings through people. I sent warnings through pain. I sent warnings through loss. I sent warnings through silence. But you hardened your heart. You said you had time. You believed tomorrow was guaranteed. You trusted your strength. You trusted your plans. You did not trust me. God says, I watched you compromise truth. I watched you justify sin. I watched you call darkness normal. I watched you mock what was holy. I watched you forget my word. I watched you forget prayer. I watched you forget humility. And still I waited. And still I gave time. And still you ignored me. God says, time was mercy. Time was not permission. Time was not approval. Time was a test of your heart, a test of your obedience, a test of who you serve. You failed to notice the clock. You failed to fear me. You failed to turn back. God says, now the season is changing. What you delayed is arriving. What you ignored is standing before you. Doors are closing. Warnings are ending. Silence is coming. I will not force repentance. I will not beg forever. I am holy. I am just. God says, remember my patience. Remember my mercy. Remember my grace. Because judgment follows refusal. Correction follows pride. Harvest follows choice. You will reap what you ignored. You will face what you avoided. You will answer what you silenced. This is truth, not fear. God says, even now I am watching. Even now I am listening. Even now the door is not fully shut, but it will not remain open forever. Choose wisely. Choose humbly. Choose now. Do not delay again. Do not harden your heart. Do not ignore this moment. God says, I gave you time. Time was your gift. Time was your warning. Time was your mercy. Time is almost complete. What you do next matters. Eternity is watching. Heaven is silent. The choice is yours. God says, do not ignore me again.